I represent the land where Nepal's first light rises, the rising sun, giving the reminder of hope, resilience, and the promise of new beginnings. This is the spirit I carry with me, and this is the spirit I wish to share with Miss Cosmo 2025.
Namaste and warm greetings from Nepal, the land where enlightened soul Lord Buddha was born. From the roof of the world, a nation sculpted in the shadow of the mighty Himalayas, I bring you a timeless message of peace. And I welcome you to my beautiful country Nepal, home to Mount Everest, the world's highest peak and honored as a sacred cradle of enlightenment. Today, I present you a glimpse of Lumbini, where monasteries from all around the world rise side by side, each unique yet united in the pursuit of peace, a living symbol reflecting Nepal's enduring spirit of coexistence and cultural unity. In Nepal, we live by the ancient philosophy Atithi Devo Bhava. The guest is God, and our identity is our invitation, woven through intricate artistry of our UNESCO World Heritage Sites and the spiritual harmony that defines our way of life. I am Urusha Bandari, an intern dentist and a fashion model. I carry the legacy of resilience, peace, and boundless grace. For me, life is not just a profession, it's a purpose. Growing up in a family that valued education and empathy, I learned early that true strength lies in balancing intelligence with compassion. And this belief shaped my journey, allowing me to grow, achieve, and stay mindful of the people and the world around me. Well, dentistry taught me discipline, empathy, and the importance of understanding lives beyond my own. Well, every patient, every story taught me to serve with heart and humility. And at the age of 20, I followed my passion for fashion while continuing my medical studies. Modeling, it's not just about appearance. It's about storytelling, expression, creating impact, and embracing different facets of life. And it became a space where creativity made purpose. Balancing both careers has been a journey of growth. It taught me that authenticity is my greatest strength. With each step, I remain grounded in my values, ensuring that I'm not just a face in the crowd, but a voice that resonates beyond the runway. Today, I stand honored to represent Nepal at Miss International 2025, a step closer to fulfilling my childhood dream of serving the world. I have never chased results, only the journey, and this journey has led me here. From dental chairs to fashion runways, I have carved a pathway where precision meets passion. Now, that journey leads me to Miss International 2025 in Japan, a chapter I impress with hope and gratitude. United by purpose and peace, I stand as a reminder that when passion meets perseverance, dreams don't just come true, they transform the world.
gentlemen, distinguished guests, respected media representatives, valued sponsors, partners, and everyone joining us today. On behalf of the Hidden Treasure, welcome to the official press meet of Miss Nepal 2026. I am Urza Newa, your host for the evening. Last year, we celebrated Fiesta, a vibrant theme that reflected celebration, sisterhood, color, and culture. And today, we begin a brand new chapter. This year, Miss Nepal rises with a bigger vision, a bolder dream, and a theme that reflects the spirit of every Nepali woman who dares to dream beyond limits. A theme inspired by the very identity of Nepal, home to Sagarmatha, the rooftop of the world, and a nation that continues to rise globally through talent, courage, resilience, and purpose. As the visuals play around us today, we are reminded that Miss Nepal is no longer just a pageant. It is a platform for leadership, impact, representation, and transformation. For generations, the Hidden Treasure has given young Nepali women a voice powerful enough to echo across international stages. From advocacy to entrepreneurship, from social impact to global diplomacy, Miss Nepal has continuously evolved with time, reflecting the dreams and aspirations of today's generation. Today's young women are bold, they are educated, they are creators, change makers, professionals, storytellers, and leaders. And Miss Nepal stands as a platform where beauty meets purpose, intelligence meets compassion, and confidence meets responsibility. This year, Miss Nepal 2026 proudly carries 3 international titles: Miss Nepal World, Miss Nepal Cosmo, and Miss Nepal International. 3 crowns, 3 journeys, but 1 nation. And perhaps somewhere around us, watching us live today on our YouTube channel of The Hidden Treasure, sits the next women who will carry the Nepal's flag onto the international stage. Moving on with our event today, let me take my time to invite our esteemed distinguished dignitaries onto the dais. I would like to welcome Mr. Suberna Chhetri, Director and former Chairman of the Hidden Treasure. Please welcome him with a very big round of applause, everyone. Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Mr. Pramod Kongsakar, Director of the Hidden Treasure, to please take your seat on the dais. Please give a very big round of applause for Mr. Pramod. I would now like to invite Ms. Luna Luell, Miss Nepal World 2025, to take your seat on the dais. We have Ms. Dipchika Nepal, Miss Nepal Cosmo 2025. I'd like to request everyone to please give a very big round of applause to our Miss Nepal Cosmo, Dipchika. And last but not the least, we have Ms. Urusha Bandari, Miss Nepal International 2025. Let's put our hands together to welcome Ms. Urusha on the stage. I would now like to invite on stage Mr. Himanshu Agrawal, Director of the Kajaria Ramesh Tiles, to please take your seat on the dais. Thank you very much, sir. I'd like to call upon Mr. Bipin Saragi, Director of Sri Nataraj Jewelers, to please take your seat on the dais. A huge round of applause for everyone present with us here today. Some journeys are measured not by crowns, but by the transformation they create within a person. Entered Miss Nepal not simply to win a title, but to discover purpose, resilience, and her own self. Through moments of uncertainty, growth, and self-discovery, she emerged as a woman grounded in sincerity and compassion. Beyond the stage, Miss Luna Veena co-founded Veena Care, a community nursing initiative focused on bringing accessible and compassionate care to homes and families in need, reflecting the true essence of beauty with a purpose. And now she prepares to represent Nepal internationally at the 75th anniversary of the Miss World Festival in Vietnam on the 5th of September 2026. She carries not only hello, but also hope's warmth of. I'd like to you, please. Ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Nepal World 2025, Miss Luell, and I'd like to request her to share a few words. I'd like to request our technical team to please hand over a mic to her.
My name is Luell, and I'm your Miss Nepal World 2025. When I'm only given few minutes to talk about my journey, it just feels like it's not enough. Not because of the title, not because of the platform, not because of the applause or the spotlight, but because this journey was never mine alone. When you see a woman standing tall, you never see a woman or people behind her, people who has constantly supported her, people who has constantly reassured, people who have always encouraged that no matter, even if she doubts herself, it's okay. When I share this journey with my sister, Miss Cosma Dipchika, Miss International Urusha, and Miss Earth Sony, whom we miss very quite dearly and quite deeply, and we really wish that she was here today. What I've learned from them has changed my perspective of what true representation looks like. The way they have represented Nepal with the resilience, with the power, with the courage. There might have been time where they might have felt low, they might have felt quite weak, but yet they still kept moving. So I think that's the willpower that I have learned from them. Even if I were to come close to the people they are, or even get to the standards that they have set, I would be quite honored. I'd be quite honored that it's not the title that I've won, but I think it's the people and the friends that I've made for life. So even when the time was quite difficult to raise some funds, there were times where I would text on group and I would just say how difficult it was, and the process was so tedious. But then they were there listening to my rants, to my whines, and everything. So I think for me, this journey is never mine alone. It's the team that has supported me throughout, and not just my sisters, my director, and especially promoter, who has gone to a million different places to scan and scheme the places with me to do a Beauty with a Purpose project site. So whoever I am today, whatever I am today, it's all because of the team. As they mentioned, that teamwork makes the dream work. So I think for me, that those words actually really meant truly as to what these words meant in reality. So I would like to thank each and every one of you, and also with the Beauty with a Purpose project side that we've been doing, which is about 68 kilometers west from Pokhara Airport. We are doing few initiatives which I cannot wait to represent and share all these different videos while I go and represent Nepal internationally in Vietnam. I am looking forward to your support. I'm looking forward to everything that's gonna happen, and I cannot wait to represent Nepal as beautifully as my sisters they have done. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Luna. Beautifully said. You made the entire hall a little emotional. Thank you very much for your efforts. Moving on to our event. Miss Nepal is often seen as glamour under bright lights, but behind every crown, there lies discipline, courage, and silent growth. Represents the modern Nepali women, graceful yet fearless, confident yet deeply grounded. Her journey reflects the power of believing in oneself even during moments of doubt. What makes her story beautiful is not only the title that she carries, but the authenticity with which she embraces growth, sisterhood, and responsibility. As the very first Miss Nepal Cosmo 2025 of the Hidden Treasure, Miss Dipchika Nepal represented our country on the second edition of Miss Cosmo in Vietnam last December 2025. Miss Cosmo Nepal was able to win the Carnival costume competition as well as enter the top 10 semi-finalists during the Green Summit Challenge of the competition. She embodies a generation of women who are unafraid to dream bigger, speak louder, and create meaningful impact. I would like to now request Ms. Dipchika, our Miss Nepal Cosmo, to share a few words.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Urusha. Hello and good afternoon, everyone. This press meet sure feels a lot emotional than what we expected it to be. Hi, everyone. I'm Dipchika Nepal, the Hidden Treasure's first ever Miss Cosmo Nepal and your Miss Nepal Cosmo 25, which is ironic when I say it because this was the least expected amongst the 4 titles that Hidden Treasure was offering as Miss Nepal. But I believe that sometimes you don't choose your destiny chooses you, and I feel that this title was meant exactly for me, and it came to me the right moment, at the right moment when I needed it. I needed that transformation, that challenges, that push, that power that I went through during the Miss Nepal and also during my Miss Cosmo International journey. So Miss Cosmo occurred from November to December 2025. The finale was held on December 20, and I had the most extraordinary experience of my life because even though I dreamed of becoming a Miss Nepal ever since I was a child, you know, once you get to a dream, once you accomplish one dream, you realize that you start one right after it. So my journey to becoming Miss Cosmo International began when I was crowned as the first ever Hidden Treasures Miss Cosmo Nepal. And I believe that today in this press meet, I'm taken back to one moment. During my first ever interview as Miss Cosmo Nepal, I was asked a question about what I was expecting from the title and from my reigning year, and I said that while my crown sisters have much shoes to fill and legacy to explore, I have a legacy to start. I have a legacy to begin. I have standards to set, and I feel that that is an immense responsibility. And I don't know to what extent I was able to do that, but I definitely did try my best, and I'm very content with what I have achieved. Of course, there is a lot to thank. 3 minutes is never enough. And I think the biggest accomplishment that I have made from this title is that today in this room, I feel like I'm here with my family and not like with strangers or with people who would judge me. And that is by far, I am sitting here with my sisters. I have my guardians, I have my brothers, sisters, and people who admire and supported me throughout my pageantry and who will be supporting me throughout my lifetime. And that is my biggest achievement. Of course, I would not miss this chance to thank the Hidden Treasure for being the best ever directory to send me internationally, the way they have managed the team, the grooming team, the hair and makeup team, the video and camera team, the stage and the presence and the entertainment and the performance that we give in any platform. is successful by the time team behind it. And of course, I cannot take every names, but I'm grateful to each and every one of you, the designers, everyone who made this journey extra special for me. And I wish the next Miss Cosmo that she will be having a really, really great experience of her life, hopefully as transformative as it was for me. And I really hope that she takes in each and every bit of the experience and be grateful for this title, because it is one truly special moment to be able to represent that flag of your country in the international stage. And oh my God, as I'm speaking, I'm getting goosebumps. So yeah, all the best, and we look forward to Miss Nepal 2026. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Ms. Dipchika. Thank you so much for carrying yourself so gracefully and representing Nepal in the international stage. Thank you so much for that. Moving on with our event, some dreams begin in silence, long before the world notices them. For Miss Urusha, the Miss Nepal dream began in childhood, where she first imagined herself standing proudly for Nepal on a global stage. A dental professional with a deep commitment to sustainability and social impact, Ms. Urusha transformed her dream into action through her SDG project on waste management and sustainable economic growth. At Miss International in Tokyo, she proudly carried Nepal's identity, culture, and resilience to the world. Her story reminds us that true beauty lies in purpose, discipline, and service. She is a reflection of a new Nepal, ambitious, globally aware, and deeply rooted in responsibility. I'd like to request our Miss Nepal International 2025, Miss Urusha, to share a few words with us.
Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction, Urusha. I really loved it. Good afternoon, everyone, respected chairman and directors, camera partners, and the technical teams, and the entire family of Miss Nepal Hidden Treasure. I am Urusha Bandari, your Miss Nepal International 2025, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your love and support throughout my journey. Well, I've completed my 8 months of unforgettable memory with my SAS sisters, with the Hidden Treasure team, and whole Nepal internationally and nationally. And I returned Nepal, feel like I'm coming back home. And I feel that I did not just receive a title. It actually healed, it actually reshaped my soul. And it has lit a fire that I want to share with every one of you today. Well, like Urusha said before, I had a dream of becoming Miss Nepal when I was in class 7. Yes, I participated in Miss Child Icon back then. I did not win, but I gained a purpose to stand somewhere where Miss Nepals were standing. And with that dedication, discipline, persistence, that's how I'm speaking today as Miss Nepal International 2025. I'm very proud of it because that little girl, she dreamed and she became who she wanted to be. So it's for everyone who's looking live today that please don't wait for anything. Confidence is something that you should not follow. Confidence is something that you should apply for. Because if you focus less on being confident and being more practical about being competent, then you can surely win in life. So likewise, my international journey was amazing. My host country for Miss International was Japan. And Japan itself was such a beautiful country, and I feel less like Nepal. Japan was equally humble to welcome all the 90 delegates from all across the world. Well, Miss International was not like a competition on the stage. Miss International was competition behind the stage, where people, the saffron mom, they judge you through your character, your personality, and how you behave with everyone around you. So that was the most important lesson I learned from Miss International. And that night, yes, Miss Colombia won, but I won myself because I became more stronger, more confident, and full of purpose. So yes, on the pathway, I feel so many doubts, pressure, negative comments, horrible messages, but I learned to befriend all of those negativity and dark moments. And I learned that believing in yourself is the most important thing. And whoever watching today, the young girls out there, I'm telling you, please don't wait for anything to apply. Just apply for Miss Nepal 2026 and your life will feel that you feel that you will make a lot of difference by joining Miss Nepal. So thank you so much for loving us, for supporting us, and I am returning all my belief to all of you guys today. And let's keep rising, let's keep moving forward and fight through all the challenges. Jai Nepal. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all our three beautiful girls. You all look amazing today in designs by the talented emerging designers of our nation from Namuna College of Fashion. Thank you so much for your designs. They all look very, very pretty. Moving on with our event, as we celebrate these inspiring women today, we are reminded that pageantry in Nepal has evolved into something far greater. We look back at the 14 remarkable women who held the title of Miss Earth from 2010 through 2025. Thank you for being the ultimate ambassadors of our environment and for inspiring a generation. Your legacy is etched in the history of Nepal forever. The Hidden Treasure extends our deepest gratitude to all our title holders of Miss Nepal Earth and especially to our reigning Miss Nepal Earth 2025, Miss Soni Ghale. She is not here with us today, but we deeply miss her and we have her in our hearts. So I'd like to request our technical team to please play video of our Miss Nepal Earth, Miss Soni Ghale.
Namaste. My name is Soni Ghale and I proudly represent beautiful and resilient country of Nepal. I was born in Urusha Bandari, a remote mountainous village where nature shaped survival and simplicity was the greatest teacher. I grew up in a small house that carried big dreams, which was built by my parents' resilience. My mother filled every corner with flowers, turning scarcity into beauty. From her, I learned that if you nurture the earth, it always gives you back. I was a science student, endlessly curious. I loved asking questions, experimenting, and finding answers. That hunger to understand became my fuel, not just in school, but in life. When I moved from private to government school, I felt the weight of inequality in education. That made me want to change things, not just for myself, but for others. At the age of 15, I became a teacher, a dancer, a choreographer. I worked not because I had everything, but because I believed I could create something better. At the age of 18, I moved alone to Australia for my further studies. But by 19, I had to be the provider to my family. My father taught me success is not only about achieving goals, but the strength, the resilience, and the integrity you embody throughout the journey. His lessons gave me the courage to shoulder the responsibility of my family, even when I felt unprepared. I built a home for us, carrying forward his hopes with pride. That same year, I entered in the world of bodybuilding, earning my first pro title in the first year of competing. People saw strength in my body, but the real strength came from every moment that I refused to give up. And that's something my parents always taught me. 15 days before the grand finale, I lost my father. My strength, protector, teacher, and root. His values of balance, kindness, and respect for nature live on in me. I've carried them forward by planting trees, joining cleanups, and standing for the land that raised us. I believe the change begins at grassroots, and we all have a power to protect our shared home. As a bodybuilder, I also promote sustainability, from the reusable bottles to conscious wellness choices that put care above the consumption.
Representing Nepal and Miss Earth is Soni Ghale!
This year, Miss Earth invites us to reflect on the beauty that shines through struggle. And I may never say the words, but my life is a living proof that there is something better on the other side of the darkness. A breakthrough, a rebirth, a reason to rise. I am Soni Ghale, Miss Nepal Earth 2025, a voice for a nature and a heart full of hope. And through every storm I have faced, I have learned this. You don't need perfect condition to grow. You just need roots, purpose, and light, even if it begins as a silver thread in the darkness.
Thank you so much, Soni. We miss you. I know you're watching us today live. Thank you so much for that inspiring video. International pageants today are a platform of diplomacy, advocacy, leadership, culture, and national identity. Every contestant who walks onto an international stage carries not only the sash, but an entire country behind her. Over the years, Miss Nepal title holders have proudly represented Nepal globally, advocating for education, sustainability, women empowerment, health awareness, tourism, and social impact. And for future contestants, this platform offers something priceless: a chance to discover their voice, build confidence, inspire others, and represent Nepal on top of the world stage. Moving on with our event, to officially begin this remarkable journey of Miss Nepal 2026, I would now like to invite the director and the former chairman of the Hidden Treasure, respected Mr. Suberna Chhetri sir, for the opening note.
Namaskar and good afternoon. In the presence of our three prestigious and beautiful title holders, it is my pleasant task to extend on behalf of the Hidden Treasure a warm greetings to all our valued sponsors, supporters and partners, friends from the media, and the ever-evolving members of the country's pageantry fraternity, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. This afternoon, we'll welcome you to the official mnemonic revelation and application opening of the 29th edition of Miss Nepal pageant. The theme for Miss Nepal pageant 2026 is the top of the world. Surely, through 3 decades, Miss Nepal brand has become bigger and better. It has also become a national product, having an international image. However, one question still haunts us. Have we really been able to reach the top of the world? As we are all aware, Nepal possesses 8 of the 14 tallest mountain peaks in the world, where regularly climbers create records on top of the world's tallest peaks. Just few days back, our own Nepali climbers, both men and women, reached the top of the world peaks, creating different world records. Surely, this proves that reaching top of the world is possible. Hence, it is possible to reach the top of the world in Nepal's pageantry push also. Over 30 years experience in the pageantry field, Our participants have been noticed on the world stage, and they have proved competitive as any other international participants, and they continue to rock the world pageantry stage. But the big question remains, why? Still, somewhere math is not working, and why? Did the hidden treasure down the years organize Miss Nepal pageant for Nepal only? Or now should we organize Miss Nepal pageant to fit the world stage? We now, now begin to realize that math does not work without doing away with old traditions, bringing in new visionary and timely changes, and above all, maybe through structural change as well. With this new dream, vision, and introducing necessary changes, and with all support and encouragement, and with all of us together, the Hidden Treasure believes we will reach the top of the world at the pageantry as we now begin Miss Nepal Pageant 2026. Thank you for your time and patience.
Thank you so much, Suberna sir. Thank you for opening our Miss Nepal 2026 platform. Moving on with our event, every strong foundation begins with a vision. And this year, Miss Nepal 2026 proudly partners with a brand that believes in building excellence, empowering industries, and shaping the future of Nepal. It is my honor to announce our title sponsor, Kajaria Ramesh Tiles, connecting the world tile by tile.
Who would not
Kajaria
want to
Ramesh
have
Tile represents innovation.
a masterpiece in their home? Every step tells a story. Every design honors the tradition. A timeless design which is forever beautiful. Elevate your space. Elevate yourself. Kajaria Tiles, connecting the world tile by tile. Kajaria Tiles, your world-class luxury.
Kajaria Ramesh Tiles represents innovation, strength, craftsmanship, and progress, values that beautifully aligns with Miss Nepal 2026. As Nepal's largest tile manufacturing facility, the company is not only producing world-class products, but also contributing to national growth, employment, and self-resilience. Much like Miss Nepal, Kajaria Ramesh Tiles is about creating something enduring, building confidence, identity, and a future rooted in quality and ambition. So now I would like to welcome Mr. Himanshu Agrawal, the director of Kajaria Ramesh Tiles, to share his remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Himanshu Agrawal from Kajaria Tiles. It's truly a pleasure to be present here today. It's immense pride for us to be associated with Miss Nepal 2026 as a title sponsor. We believe Miss Nepal is not only far more than a pageant, it is a celebration of intelligence, ambition, elegance, and confidence. And we are honored to be a part of a platform that represents such grace and purpose. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the organizers, media fraternity, and everyone present here today for your continuous support and presence. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being the title sponsor of Miss Nepal 2026. Thank you, Kajaria Tiles. Since last year, our crown partner, Sri Nataraj Jewelers, has been an integral part of Miss Nepal legacy, crafting symbols that go beyond beauty into meaning and identity. The eternal lotus crown for Miss Nepal World, the crown of cosmic energy for Miss Nepal Cosmo, and the crest of unity for Miss Nepal International Each masterpiece reflects purpose, grace, and the spirit of the titles they represent. Jewelry has always been more than ornamentation. It's a heritage, emotion, celebration, and a legacy. And this year, we are proud to have alongside us a brand that has carried trust and craftsmanship for over 3 decades. Please welcome our co-sponsor, Sri Nataraj Jewelers. From becoming Nepal's first jeweler to introduce temple jewelry to continuously celebrating elegance and individuality, Sri Nataraj Jewelers represents timeless beauty with authenticity. Just like Miss Nepal, their journey is built on trust, tradition, empowerment, and celebrating accomplishments without compromise. Together, Miss Nepal 2026 and Sri Nataraj Jewelers honor women who shine not only through beauty, but through confidence, purpose, and legacy. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Bipin Sarangi, Director of Sri Nataraj Jewelers, to share his remarks.
Namaskar, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Bipin Sarangi from Sri Nataraj Jewelers, would like to thank the Hidden Treasure and all the media people who have come to witness this event which we have organized today. We are here joined with the Hidden Treasure from last year, 2026. We have made the crown and we still here with them as a co-sponsor, and we still want to continue with them for this year as well as the upcoming years ahead. Since the last year, I still remember the crowns which we made from the starting making of the crown till the delivery of the crown, and see here what we have today. We have these beautiful ladies, the crowns, they are shining, they've done tremendous work, they have justified their capabilities. So I am dead sure that this year also we'll find much more grateful contestant who will definitely provide a better platform for the more generations, upcoming more generations, as a new pageant for Miss Nepal 2026. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We are very glad to have Sri Nataraj Jewelers as our co-sponsor for Miss Nepal 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, a crown is not simply worn. It is earned through courage, resilience, discipline, and purpose, just like our beautiful girls who are sitting here today. And now, the moment we all have been waiting for, the official theme reveal of Miss Nepal 2026. So this year's theme is, as said by Suberna sir, we have the theme on top of the world. So I'd like to reveal the mnemonic and poster of our theme for Miss Nepal 2026, on top of the world. A celebration of Nepali women rising fearlessly beyond boundaries, a celebration of dreams that touch the sky, and a celebration of Nepal standing proudly on the global stage. A celebration of introducing our national heritage, Sagarmatha, and the beauty of the Himalayas to the world. Please direct your attention to the screen for the video reveal. What a video, what a great work that has been put on the making of this video. That was wonderful. Just now looking at the video there, excited to see what Miss Nepal 2026 from the Hidden Treasure has to offer us.
From Nepal, this is Miss Nepal 2021.
Thank you so much. So to know what Miss Nepal 2026 has to offer us and to unveil the official schedule and journey of Miss Nepal 2026, I would now like to invite Mr. Pramod Kangshakar, Director of the Hidden Treasure, to share his remarks.
Thank you, Urja. Good afternoon, respected board members of the Hidden Treasure, distinguished members of the press, valued sponsors, loyal supporters, trusted partners, and the beloved associates. Thank you all for being here today. Your energy is what connects to our stage, to the living rooms and mobile screens of millions of Nepalis. We have gathered once again, not just to mark a date on the calendar, but to announce a new chapter for Miss Nepal. Today, I am pleased to officially share the dates and roadmap of Miss Nepal 2026. After months of internal strategy and creative planning, we promise that this year's event will be unlike anything that we have done so far. We are not simply hosting a pageant, we are building a movement. We are raising the bar with several new introductions and structural changes to the pageant flow. Here are a few of the key dates. Applications open from today, May 20, 2026. Applications will close June 8, 2026. Kathmandu audition will be held on June 9, 2026. The SAS ceremony and press presentation will be held on June 23rd. The grand finale will be held on August 1st, 2026, which is Shravan Sora, to be held in this very hall at the plaza this year. Our primary goal now is to win an international title. For that, preparation must begin right here at our home pageant. That is why this year, we are following the Miss World format with emphasis on head-to-head challenge, sports challenge, Green Summit challenge, multimedia challenge, and top model competition. This year, we will have top 10 plus 3 direct entries. The direct entries will be 1, the winner of Real Miss Popular Choice. 2, the winner of the top model competition presented by our main title sponsor, Kajaria. 3rd, the winner of a subtitle from our co-sponsor, Sri Nataraj Jewelers. Now, here is something exciting. World-renowned designer, Mr. Yoon Bao Town from the team Namot, Vietnam, will showcase his spectacular creations at the highly anticipated Kajaria Top Model Round. As a major icon in global pageantry, his designs will take our runway to the next level of glamour. The Kajaria Top Model Round is a fast-track event. The winner will secure a direct ticket to the semi-final round. This year's pageant's theme is Top of the World. We will head to Nagarkot for a 2-night and 3 days content creation and opening video shoot at Bangeri Darbar Resort. Ladies and gentlemen, here is another exciting update. At the grand finale on the 1st of August, we will be having the gracious presence of Miss Yolina Lindquist, Miss Cosmo 2025. And accompanying her will be Miss Chelsea Fernandez, runners-up of Miss Cosmo from Philippines, and also the presence of Mr. Henry, CEO of Miss Cosmo organization. Our audience will also notice some structural changes this year. There will be no question and answers round for the top 13. This year, beauty takes center stage. We are also restructuring the number of judges for the finale. For over 30 years, Miss Nepal has been for Nepal. This year, Miss Nepal is for the entire world. This is our small contribution to promoting tourism in Nepal and spreading the message of Visit Nepal 2085. You will see a strong leap in our digital presence with many interesting creative contents planned. The 4-episode series of Journey to the Crown airing on Himalaya Television and the social media handling of the Hidden Treasure will be another feather in the cap. And to give you some perspective on our reach, during the 2 months journey of Miss Nepal 2025, we witnessed an organic 9.9 million views on Instagram and an incredible 121 million views on TikTok. Also starting this year, we are bringing in our second generation family members to actively participate in Miss Nepal management. Please continue supporting the winners and our pageant. I would now like to read out and thank our sponsors, our team, who will make this edition truly remarkable. For Miss Nepal 2026, like we all know, we have the main title sponsor as Kajaria Ramesh Tiles. For co-sponsor and crown partner, we have Sri Nataraj Jewelers. Media partners, we have the Kathmandu Post, Kantipur Delhi, Himalaya TV, Online Khabar, THT Life, which is our in-house publication, and Vyas Media Network. E-mobility partner, we have BYD Cymex. Following are our subtitles. First, we have Real Miss Popular Choice by Dabur Real Juice. Then 2, we have Dabur Vatika Shampoo Miss Beautiful Hair by Dabur Vatika Shampoo. 3, the Kathmandu Post Miss Intellectual by the Kathmandu Post. Briss Cement Miss Confident by Briss Cement. Creative D Studio Miss Photogenic by Creative D Studio. Pharmacy Face of the Year by Pharmacy. Yeti Airlines Women with the Wings by Yeti Airlines. On 8th number is Miss DHI Delightful Happiness and Intelligent by DHI. BYD Miss E-Mobility by BYD. Kajaria Top Model by Kajaria Tiles. National Life Miss Empowered Choices by National Life Insurance. On 12, we have NBO Beauty Miss Pristine by NBO. And on 13, SNJ Miss Sparkling Diva by Sri Nataraj Jewelers. On the hospitality front, we have the Plaza Pulchok as our hospitality partner, Siddhartha Business Group of Hospitality as well. Then we have Trisara Group of Restaurants, and finally we have Bangeri Darbar Resort. Like last year, our voting partner is Aventos. Airline partners, we have Nepal Airlines Corporation and Yeti Airlines. Medical partner, we have Nepal Medicity Hospital. Celebration partner, we have KFC. Fitness partner, we have Jasmine Fitness Club and Spa. Designers, we have Manish Rai, Women's Planet, Casa, and Arzu. For active wear partner, we have Trisul Wear. In supporters, we have Tiffin Batta, NLG Insurance, Servo Lubricants, Style by MP, Upendra Devkota Foundation, Arsh Foods, Island Films, Vespa, Classic Events, Glam Empire, Hair by Shani, Brihad Group, Urban Earth, and Bridge Safety Glass. On the technical team, we have show director and official choreographer, Ms. Rachana Gurung Sharma. Official photography, we have Creative D Studio. Pageant consultant, we have Mahima Shrestha and Prathana Shrestha. Media coordination, we have MP Production. Videography, we have Island Films. Visuals, we have Nyasa Creatives Private Limited. For college activations, we have Irina Shrestha. Music director, we have Manjit Sunuwar Aka DJ Nepsek. Makeup is by Glam Empire. Hair by Shani Pradhan. Venue coordination by Classic Events. Ramp walk trainer, we have Mr. Smith Tamang. Content curator, we have Mr. Jivan Tamang. Stage, we have Stage Decor Service. Light and Sound, ISS. We have affiliations with international pageant like Miss Nepal North America, USA, Miss Nepal Hong Kong International, Miss Nepal Europe, and on the national front, we have Miss Western Nepal, Miss Pokhara, and our very own Designer of the Year, DOTY. This year, for regional auditions, we will be visiting 6 cities outside Kathmandu, and Kathmandu being our 7th city. We shall be traveling to Nepalganj, Birta Mode, Itahari, Pokhara, Butwal, Janakpur, and likely for coordinator in Nepalganj, we have Ms. Prema Oli. Birta Mode, we have Ms. Sunita Tamang. For Itahari, we have Mr. Smith Karki. For Pokhara, we have Pokhara JCs. For Butwal, we have Mr. Rajiv Khanal. And for Janakpur, we have Dipchika Upadhyay. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not the last of the list. We do have our another sponsors and supporters joining in because of the MOUs not being signed, so officially I have not been able to announce. And these are the team behind Miss Nepal and the small details of what we are going to witness this year for Miss Nepal 2026. More details are also on the press release that we have prepared for the press. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pramod sir. It looks very exciting, and we are looking forward to Miss Nepal 2026. So now, as we nearly come to the end of the event, it is now time to open the floor for questions and answers from our esteemed media representatives. So I'd like to request our volunteers to pass around the mic if we have any questions. The floor is open for questions to our directors from the Hidden Treasure.
एउटा माइक दिनु त विष्णु सरलाई।
हजुर प्रमोद सरलाई मेरो चाहिँ एउटा क्वेसन छ जिज्ञासा। यो पहिला चाहिँ खास गरी डायस्पोराबाट भाग लिनको लागि त्यस एनआरएनए आइडी कार्ड मात्र भयो हुन्थ्यो, अहिले गैर-आवासीय नेपाली नागरिकता पनि अनिवार्य गरिएको छ, यो जरुरी किन पर्यो?
होइन, पहिला थ्याङ्क यू विष्णुजी फर यर क्वेसन। पहिला पनि हामीले नेपाली पासपोर्ट होल्डर नै चाहिन्छ भन्ने हाम्रो चाहिँ क्राइटेरिया थियो होइन। यसपालिदेखि हामी एक स्टेप फरवर्ड गएर, बिकज हाम्रो होम मिनिस्ट्रीले हाम्रो सरकारले पनि त एनआरएन कार्ड इस्यु गर्यो भएकोले होइन, एज दे आर अल्सो कन्सिडर्ड आवर सिटिजन अफ नेपाल भएकोले, अनि हामीले पनि वी सुड अलाउ पार्टिसिपेन्ट्स फ्रम Nepalese diaspora abroad भनेर यो एउटा क्राइटेरिया थप गरे हो। सो इट इज आई थिङ्क अ वेलकम स्टेप टुवर्ड्स Nepalese living abroad who hold an NRN card issued by the Home Ministry of Nepal.
यसबाहेक अरू थप अब जस्तै भनौँ न धेरै पहिलाको नियमभन्दा धेरै स्ट्रक्चरल धेरै चेन्जेसहरू गर्नुभएको छ होइन। भनौँ न अब अहिले तपाईको क्वेसन्स आन्सरलाई त्यो हटाउनेदेखि अनि हजुरको त्यो ब्युटी केन्द्रित भएर गर्नेदेखि त्यो बाहेक अरू के छ यसमा चाहिँ? अरू विदेशी पाहुनाहरू जो आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ कस्मोबाट, उहाँहरू चाहिँ नेपाल आएपछि उहाँहरूको भूमिका के हुन्छ होइन? सहभागी मात्र हुने हो कि एज अ जजको रूपमा हो कि उहाँहरू नेपाल बसाइमा उहाँहरूको अरू स्केड्युलहरू के छ होइन? त्यो बाहेक अरू थप अनि अर्को कुरा विशेष गरी जुरीहरूको सङ्ख्या र छनौटलाई लिएर विगतमा क्वेसन्सहरू पनि उठाएको थियो। हिडन ट्रेजरलाई अलि सेलेक्टिभको एउटा क्राइटेरिया के बनाउनु पर्यो भन्ने कुरा भएको थियो, त्यसमा पनि तपाईँले के सोच विचार गर्नुभएको छ?
क्वेसनको के रे एकचोटि भनिदिनुहोस् न।
भनौँ न जुरीहरूको सङ्ख्यामा पनि हल्का केही अलि घटाउने के गर्ने एउटा छनौटको मापदण्ड क्राइटेरिया बनाउने कुरा पनि सरले सङ्केत गर्नुभयो, यसलाई अलिक थोरै एक्सप्लेन गरिदिनु। अनि कस्मोको जुन टोली आउँदैछ उनीहरूको नेपालमा स्केड्युलहरू अरू के छ होइन, यो बारेमा थोरै अलि।
ओके, धन्यवाद विष्णुजी। यसो छ, अघि मैले भनेको थियौँ अहिले 30 वर्ष त हामीले मिस नेपाल नेपालको लागि गऱ्यौँ। अब मिस नेपाल अब हामी इन्टरनेसनल प्लेटफर्ममा केही टाइटल जित्नुको लागि नै गर्ने हो होइन। अनि मिस नेपालको इन्टरनेसनल प्लेटफर्ममा जित्नुको लागि हाम्रो पनि केही लबिङ चाहिँ हुनुपर्ने भन्ने म महसुस गर्दछु म चाहिँ होइन। खालि हामीले पार्टिसिपेन्टलाई मात्रै प्रिपेयर गरेर पठाएर त्यतिमा मात्रै सीमित भयो। आई थिङ्क त्यो अर्गनाइजर्सहरूलाई पनि हामीले अलिकति कतैबाट चाहिँ प्रभाव पार्न सक्यौँ भने होइन, अलिकति लबिङ गर्न सक्यौँ भनेदेखि त्यसले केही मद्दत गर्ला भनेको हुने सन्दर्भमा नै हामीले चाहिँ यसपालि वाइ नट मिस कस्मो विनर, रेनिङ विनर, रनर्स अप र सिइओलाई चाहिँ हामीले काठमाडौँ बोलाउने चाहिँ एउटा प्रयास गरे हो। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि एटलिस्ट द अर्गनाइजर्स अफ मिस कस्मो विल बी अवेर अफ वाट नेपाल इज होइन। नेपालमा पेजेन्ट्री कतिको सिरियसली लिँदो रहेछ भन्ने पनि थाहा हुन्छ अघि त्यो भयो। दोस्रो, तपाईँ हजुरले भने जस्तै अब यिनीहरू हामीले बोलाउन लागेछौँ, उनीहरू धेरै आयो भने त्यही 3-4 दिनभन्दा बढी त के आउला र। त्यो 3-4 दिनमा चाहिँ देयर आर 2-3 थिङ्स द्याट वी हेभ लुक फर, वी आर थिङ्किङ अफ। एउटा चाहिँ मिस कस्मोको देयर इज अ प्रोजेक्ट द्याट दे डु फर क्लेफ्ट प्यालेट पेसेन्ट्सहरूको लागि स्माइल ट्रेन भनेर। सो वी वुड वान्ट टु डु समथिङ इन्भल्भिङ आवर कन्टेस्टेन्ट or if not our contestant, किन अब उनीहरू लास्टतिर आउने भएकोले so they will be busy. Maybe we could involve our reigning winners of Miss Nepal on some smile train को project. किन लास्ट इयर पनि मिस नेपालको प्रोजेक्टमा हामीले एउटा स्माइल ट्रेनको सानो एउटा इभेन्ट पनि गरेका थियौँ अघि, त्यो भयो। अनि अरू त ग्रान्ड फिनालेको लागि नै हो मोस्टली, बिकज त्यसले उहाँहरूलाई बोलाउँदाखेरि अझ बढी मिडिया अटेन्सन पाउने मैले महसुस गरेको छु होइन, त्यो एउटा भयो। अनि दोस्रो क्वेसनमा हजुरले भन्नुभयो जजेसहरूको सङ्ख्या कम गर्नेमा, यो एक त एउटा संजोग पनि हो यो होइन। किन गोदावरीको हलमा हामी पहिला गरिरहे हो पेजेन्ट, अब यो जेनजी आन्दोलनको टाइममा ध्वस्त भयो होइन। अनि अब द ओन्ली अल्टरनेटिभ द्याट वी हेभ दिस इयर इज टु होल्ड द पेजेन्ट इन दिस भेरी हल। अब यो हलको साइज हजुरहरूलाई सबैले थाहा नै छ। अब यो 11 जना राख्दाखेरि ठुलो हुने होइन, अलि त्यो सङ्ख्या पनि ठुलो हुने भएकोले चाहिँ एन्ड प्लस अघि हामीले भनेका थियौँ यसपालि चाहिँ टप 13लाई चाहिँ क्वेसन आन्सर नगर्ने भनेकोले चाहिँ जजेसहरूको सङ्ख्या पनि अलिकति घटाउने चाहिँ यसपालि प्रयास गर्दैछौँ हामी। ओके यस्तो छ क्वेसन आन्सर हटाएको अघि सुरुमा पनि मैले भने यो हामीले इन्टरनेसनल प्लेटफर्मको लागि टार्गेट गर्ने हो भनेदेखि इन्टरनेसनल प्लेटफर्ममा के हुन्छ कसरी सञ्चालन हुन्छ भन्ने चिज हामीले हाम्रो आफ्नो होम प्याजेन्टमा पनि हामीले चाहिँ त्यो ट्राई गरेन भनेदेखि हाम्रो कन्टेस्टेन्ट्सहरूलाई चाहिँ प्रिपेयर गर्न चाहिँ गाह्रो हुने त्यसले एउटा चाहिँ सहज हुने भएकोले चाहिँ यसपालि क्वेसन एन्ड आन्सर्स नगरिकन अनि डिरेक्टली टप 5 टप 6 जे जति हुने हो उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ क्वेसन आन्सर चाहिँ हुन्छ धन्यवाद विष्णुजी
Do we have more questions from the media representatives? I think उहाँले नै हजुरहरूलाई लागेको डाउटको क्वेसन्स उहाँले नै सोध्नुभयो जस्तो लाग्यो प्रमोद सरले पनि त्यही अनुसारले हामीलाई चाहेको प्रश्नको उत्तर चाहिँ उहाँले दिनु नै भइसक्यो पनि जस्तो लागिरहेछ इफ वी हेभ केही क्वेसन देन वी क्यान एन्टरटेन द क्वेसन नत्र भए आई थिङ्क विल मुभ अन कोही हुनुहुन्छ So as we conclude today's press meet, we thank each and every one of you for being part of this important beginning. Miss Nepal has never been just about crowns. It has always been about courage, about identity, about representing Nepal with dignity, intelligence, and heart. To every young Nepali women watching today, your dreams are valid. Your voice matters, and your journey can take you further than you ever imagined. Because sometimes the journey truly does take you on top of the world. Thank you, everyone. So now our refreshments are open, and we kindly remind all our media representatives to collect the press release before leaving. Have a wonderful evening ahead. This is your host, Urza Newa, signing off. Thank you so much, everyone.